So today I kind of wanted to talk about boundaries, and I feel like this is a topic that is very misunderstood in our world. People feel as though boundaries is a quick fix for any relationship where you're having issues with, but I don't even think that some people have the capacity to respect boundaries. I think some individuals are so self-centered and so about me. Like, it doesn't matter if you communicate your boundaries. They will, if not outrightly tell you that they don't care about your boundaries, they will show you through their actions that they never care to acknowledge and actually work on issues that you've already verbalized with them. So another thing is expressing boundaries with those that you have a good relationship with, your loved ones, your friends, your partner. That is not a slap in the face. Like, I've often been met with that by even my dad or just anyone in my life who doesn't have a good grasp about what boundaries truly are. Boundaries are supposed to help the relationship. Boundaries are essential for every relationship that I have. Like, I don't know why that I've ever been met with the idea that I'm just trying to get under someone's skin by establishing boundaries. And I've never ever been made to feel that way, only with relatives. But even I've noticed that people who do have a general sense of what boundaries are, they still have just like maybe like a stigma towards it, because someone that I care for like felt the need to like sort of say yes to me coming when he was tired, and it's like, I would not have showed up if I knew you were tired. I would have just stayed home and we could have arranged another day. And so instead of like being in a position where both of us feel bad, we could have avoided that altogether if you had just felt comfortable enough to communicate. Because though it may be uncomfortable to do that with someone you love, it's necessary, and it will prove to like cultivate like a positive, healthy relationship between the two of us. But if I am out of the loop and then I'm put into the loop after the fact, then we're both just in a position where we both feel shitty. And to avoid that, you simply just have to be honest. Just be honest. Hey, I can't do this. Hey. Because at the end of the day, somebody is in self-betrayal mode, and I don't wish that for anyone that I have in close proximity in my life. And so I would hope that they would know that I wouldn't want that for them. So I don't know. I just realized that that's just an occurrence that has happened here and there, and it's like, don't try to spare my feelings temporarily and then have me still have my feelings hurt later down the road because your boundaries were not discussed. Oh, and you know what? While we're on the topic, here's another thing. I'm a pretty outspoken person, and I used to be very close with certain relatives, and I guess this is a quality that they don't necessarily like about me. And so I was like a speaker for one of the events that our community was holding, and I don't have a problem talking about just personal details of my life. Mind you, this is details of my life, and they took issue with it because they just felt like I was exposing family dynamics, or I was exposing things about me that they did not approve others knowing about. And it's like, I don't need permission to speak my mind. I don't I don't need permission to be like an open person. And I just remember feeling so confused because it was like, first of all, this boundary has never been discussed. Second of all, I couldn't even say that this is a boundary that I could meet. We just simply would have had to not be in each other's lives, which has happened, but it would have happened in a much mutually, like, very respectful manner, instead of trying to make me feel weird about who I was growing to become. Yeah, I just found it so weird that they had never discussed, like, hey, you could be open about yourself. Never said that. But just anything that pertains to our life or my mom or whatever, just like keep it in. And mind you, I talk about stuff personal to me, not anyone else. So it's just the fact that people can take issue with you just simply existing. You just living is enough offense for some people. And yeah, I have no idea what that's about. Maybe if you don't stick to the status quo, maybe if you have a mind of your own, maybe if, I don't know. I could never spend time trying to make sense of people that I don't want to be like. So